Good morning, sunshine. Good morning, dragonfly. Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday to you. It is the 28th, 7/28/25. Let's get right into the math. 7/28, 8 plus 2 is 10, which means 1, and 1 plus 7 is 8. So we're already into the infinity numbers. Isn't that great? And then you get into 2025, which is a 9, and 9 plus 8 is, do the math, come on, 17, which is an 8. Eights all over the place. Anyway, then 8 plus 8 plus 8 is what? Well, you know what? I'm still just waking up. Oh, it rained, kind of, yesterday, but this heat is still, I'm just making sure. The morning dew has, yeah. Just making sure that, you know, my little pitcher of water. I was waiting for my pitcher plant to come up, but I don't know how long that takes, but I planted lemon seeds in its place, which will take about 7 years, but that's okay. You know, it'll still start to grow. It just might not produce food for about 7 years, or maybe 2 or 3. I don't know. It's just, I'm just going with the flow. But today is a beautiful day. And I got to go and see a man about a horse, as someone says. The parents who used to say back in the day. Oh, the morning dew. The morning dew is like, I'm just checking. Do I see any spider web? Spider web, spider web. The morning dew is calling me to ground. Whew, there's a lot of things going down. But I'm good. I'm all good in my hood. Whoop, whoop. Sound the police. But I think I was out on base early this morning when I went out to take my trash can out because it's trash day. This is so nice. You know what? When you can wake up and just feel the grass on your feet. And just to recognize the people with neuropathy who may have chronic kidney disease or who are diabetic, who, you know, that neuropathy can, I think I'm getting it a little bit in my hands. My hands have touched stuff that, a little bit my fingers, like, it's almost like if you touch something that's really, 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 really hot, and it kind of like burns you, that, you know, I see you, little bug. I see you, little bug, going about your way. Let me make sure I'm not stepping on bugs. Okay. Reminding you, there are ants under the grass. So I love it how young people will come out and I'm grounding, because, you know, you're following the narrative too, but you don't have a clue what's under the grass. It's the things that are hidden from you that can get you. It's the things that are hidden from you that can get you. It's the things that you don't know. It's not the things that you know. It's not the things that you read in the book. It's what you actually experience in real life that are so many times overlooked on purpose. And that's why hurt people continue to hurt us, because they think that, you know, you don't see all the woo-woo stuff that they do. Yeah, I'm the bad witch in the community. Nope. I'm the good witch. But good witch Glenda was gangster. Glenda was gangster. She just smiled and dropped houses on everybody. I didn't read my essay book today. What's the moon in? Is the moon still in Virgo, or we're going to Libra yet? I don't know. Either way, it is what it is. But I'm good. I'm outside grounding. I still have my Midnight Poet shirt on. Those who know, you know. Another one gone. Got a chance to see him several times, but didn't get a chance to meet him. The time that I was speaking and did my thing at National Black Arts Theater Festival, he wasn't there. I think he had to be somewhere. But and I always wanted to meet him in real life, because I mean, you know, I grew up on him. But you know what? The thing about it is, it still was, man, that whole day was epic when I spoke there. Yep, I did some poet at the, and thank you, you know, and I still got it on a post. I might find that post and put it on and post that today, just so you know that my stories are real. By the way, I'm not making up stories. Why should I make up stories? My stories are real. The thing that people will kill you because you are real. The thing that people will kill you because you actually feel. The thing that people will kill you just because they're jealous and insecure. I really, honestly don't get that. I don't. And I won't. And I've said that before. You can't get it because, you know, that's not you. There's some things you will never get. I literally tried to understand the psyche of what makes a beast. I mean, a horrific beast. What makes a demon a demon? But, and as much demonry as they want to project on me, there's certain things I can't go. Like, I just can't kill a man just because, you know, just because. I mean, I don't know. If I kill you, there's about 100,000 different ways I can kill you. Oh, there goes the spider web right there. Where's the spider at? I mean, you know, no blood on my hands. That's just not what I do. I leave that to mom and dad and let them sort it out. Just like you say you do too. I'm gonna let God sort it out. What God would that be? Sound like you're worshiping the fraud to me, but go ahead and do you. I'm just sitting out here doing poetry. Midnight poet. Yep. Shout out to the NBFT. Yeah. National Black Theater Arts Festival, NBFT. Damn. That was going to take a minute to get over, seriously. I told you I grew up a Cosby kid. It's something about that industry and that Hollywood shit that just turns people into something else. And if you don't turn, they leave you, if they can't control you, if they can't steal your soul, they literally make you fight to the death for your own health and for your own wealth. And I'm like, is this what we're doing? Yep, my parents really didn't know. I know my parents love me. It's a different world and where it come from. I grew up like that. I went to HBCU. I grew up with, you know, I know the real deal about fraternities and sororities. I told you Spike Lee was telling the truth too, and Spike is a motherfucker. Please believe that. Even his own sister did that. You know what you mean? You lusty, crusty, rusty, dusty. You think too much. You are the thirst trap, and then women become the thirst trap. I mean, who's leading who? Ooh, there goes the dragonfly. Hello, baby. Mother Nature says we got you. Looking at the sun. Sun says we got you too. I know this phone's gonna go overheating in a bit. Hey, baby, isn't that something else? The machinery can overheat, but I sit out here on my porch, just spitting out the shit. She keeps going and going and going like the ever-ready bunny. Somebody want to put a battery in my back? Well, see what happens when the good kid claps back. Oh wait, the downloads. And the uploads keep coming in. It's that I got to do this one, okay? If you get it, you get it. Bam.
When God and Satan made Pisces, God said, "Let's give them the heart of an angel, soft, dreamy, full of compassion." Satan smirked, "Cool, I'll give them mood swings, escapism, and the power to emotionally wreck someone in under 5 minutes." God nodded, "Let's make them artists of emotion. They'll feel everything, love, pain, magic, and music." Satan added, "And confuse everyone around them with that mysterious silence and sudden death." God said, "Let's give them intelligence that isn't loud but limitless." Satan said, yeah, let them stay quiet so people underestimate them until it's too late. God said, let's make them deeply emotional and wildly creative. Satan said, bet. I'll also make them cry over a sad commercial and fall in love with someone they met for 3 minutes. God said, let's make them peaceful, dreamy, and kind. Satan laughed. Perfect. That way when they finally explode, no one will see it coming. Pisces' anger isn't loud, it's a slow flood. You won't hear them yell, but the silence will drown you. So they both agreed Pisces would be the most intuitive dreamer, part angel, part storm, always swimming between realms no one else can reach. And they made sure no one could ever really figure them out.
Anyway, so take heed to what my ancestors and those around me say. You know, when it's not just a story, because everybody's telling stories. How much money do you have that you can like literally like just buy people out and or threaten people out? That's so sad. And then when you can't buy them out, you do the ultimate. You do, I don't know how it is that you do what you did, but you cross all boundaries, all spiritual boundaries, all Akashic boundaries. Like you just knew, I'm gonna be that bitch. If I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna go out. And you really didn't think you were gonna go out at all. Bitch, you should have never played ball with me. Ooh, you, your wife, and now your children don't have any balls. Y'all losing all of it, and it's because of all of y'all, who all y'all might be. Wow, that's so sad. And to think, you were supposed to be a gatekeeper, according to who? Quincy died last year. Will the next one be you? Who am I talking to? You know, I found myself, for a minute, praying for the young one. Because I'm like, I sense his pain. He's not playing. Well, he's just, you know, that's just what, no, that's just not what he does. Those drugs got him insane. That drugs, that life, his family, the stuff that he did. You know what? But you grown, bro. You grown. You had enough money to get out of this shit. You might be the last one standing, or you might be the first to go. I don't know. But, I actually threw a prayer up for you, yo. But the thing about it is, it's gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough. But if you meant to, you gonna make it. Hey, birdie. Looking at the birdie on the fence. Spreading your wings. Go ahead, baby. The crow says, yep. Back to you. Enough of that thing. Solid. Solid as a rock. Dun, 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 dun. How you doing, girl? Valerie Simpson, Nick Ashford. Now, that was a legendary team. Regardless of whatever it is, whatever it was, you know what? Ashford and Simpson made some great, absolutely phenomenal music. It keeps on, it seems to hang on. All of our music seems to be gone, and it's being whitewashed by everything that's leading you wrong. And then what do we have that looks like us leading the way? Everybody wants to be lusty, crusty, rusty, fake hair. You know, you put lipstick on a pig, it's still a pig, by the way. So I'm just saying, you know, that's why I'm supposed to like get on and, you know, make my lips all juicy red. No, I don't even recall what she probably did, but it looked good on her. My mom was gorgeous. My mom was gorgeous. My mom was gorgeous. My daddy was handsome, you know, so the plastic surgery needed in my crew. See, you looked at some of my family members, my kinemies, you know, who are now my kin, who are not kinemies, and no, and you thought that we were like that too. No. There's a reason why my parents moved away from the river. They moved away across the river. I'm just going to let the Cape Fear River take care of all of you. The Cape Fear River got some spirits. The Cape Fear River's got some stories too. I mean, I can tell you back in the day, especially when we lived on the creek. Not that creek. It's funny how I know two creeks, by the way. You know, and both creeks got stories that you don't hear. You don't find in the history books, but old people know about it, okay? We remember, we were talking about it today, like, you know, there have been a time like about 50 or 60 years ago, it wouldn't have been Why am I doing that? Because now I'm sounding like, you know, what is trying to choke me up? Like, I mean, it's human though, it's human. But now I'm like, you know, because that's annoying to me when somebody. So that's either somebody blocking your throat chakra, or you know, maybe it should be. But I'm just the creek stories. Yeah. Oh my. Every day is a high to me. And I'm not the type of Pisces that sells pussy online. That's just not what I'm gonna do. So I'm not worried about no Texas bitches throwing no voodoo on me. Bitch, you don't have a clue. I pity all the fools who threw black magic or witchcraft or tried to do, you know, it's you gotta be thankful. At least I am. I'm thankful for the fact that I remember how people said you could be, you know, they used to throw that up in my face on radio, because me, Wendy Williams, and Tony, what's Tony that went up to BLS, you know, that brought Wendy Williams in. We all came from the same camp. We all came from the white Tom Joyner camp. See, I told you this too. You got the white Tom Joyner and the black Tom Joyner. The white Tom Joyner started Foxy 99, came out of Cary. That was a slave master for you. Oh my God, I got stories about Foxy 99 that we're just, you know, how it started and everything. And Tony Light, two Pisces. Me and Tony Light were the first voices you heard. So when everybody, I'm the queen of Foxy, I'm the original queen of Foxy, okay? But they say they don't know about me. All right, okay. See what happens when you don't know your history? Then you roll up against the wrong one and act like, how did that happen to me? Because you didn't know your history, and now you learned a lesson, a direct lesson from me. I told you I'm not in a book. I'm not in a narrative. I don't do this for a game. You know what? Nobody's going to tell my story, so I guess I have to tell it all the same, because I realize when people tell your story, they make themselves the hero, and they'll make you a villain in your own story. Isn't that how it be? People who want to lie and grift you on your health and your money, and then play that shit in your face. They really don't know about me. I'm like, I've had to like literally keep my gangster DNA, let it lay low. I'm still reminded of how Mama used to say, Robert, why are you taking her around these people? Yo, because she's got to know her people. And yet on the other side of the track, my Peaky Blinders on the white side, I'm talking about my mama and her folks. Okay, it's that like, oh gosh, jeez, wow, wait. And I mean, back in the day, they were crossing the boundary lines. Can you imagine the white woman who got together with the black man back in that time? My family legacy, I'm telling you, those Charles Waddell Chestnut books, I mean, the people that came from Ohio, that's why I say, you know, that little Ohio, that little Ohio, do what you do in your town or whatever you be. But my connection and your connections got nothing to do with it, G. I can see why you got with those rusty, crusty, drinking, stinking people. You all look the same to me. That stuff is going to eat you the fuck up, and you fuck with me wrong, I'm going to fuck you up too. Sincerely, I've got about 1,000 different ways to kill people legally. Psychology is a beautiful thing. Everybody's learning. Those who really learn are learning from me. I get it. Learning's a beautiful thing when you learn. One way or the other, everybody learns, just like everybody dies. Sometimes over and over and over again when you don't get the lesson. But you know me, I would hope that when I leave this time around, I won't come back to this misery because it's some bullshit. No, but actually I'm good. What do you want, Val? I want my money with interest. I want peace in my hood. I want my bills paid. I don't want to have to worry about no money, okay? I don't need a big fancy car. I don't need, you know, I don't need a mansion with 20 bedrooms. It's just only me. I don't need nobody coming up, oh, yeah, I'm going to help you with that, you know, so I'm going to stay with you. You going to stay with me? No, we're not doing that. How many people around here have tried to like, oh, that will make a nice man cave. A Scorpio motherfucker said that, right? That family know. They know. How many people have come from? What is the deal with these people? Who set these people up here? There are no coincidences, my friend. People can say it's a coincidence, but you learn in the end there are no such thing as coincidence. Everything has a reason. Hey guys, you up and at 'em, me too. I can feel it. This phone is heating up. Let me back up a bit and go ahead and do what I gotta do. Inching up the steps with my butt. But no. Muse Tarot Monday. I heard you, birdie. Well, that just came. The Tower. Wow, we're starting. The Tower and the Night of Inspiration. We're just like, wow. And the Ace of Material. Wow. And the Knight of Voices. Wow. And the Four of Voices. Wow. And the Six of Materials. Wow. And but you know, Six of Lovers. Wow. And the Eight of Inspiration. Wow. And 18 the Moon. Wow. And 9 of Materials. Wow. And the Priestess. Wow. And the Chariot. Wow. And the Ace of Voices. Wow. How many cards is that? We just pulled from the top, bet. You know, I didn't shuffle or anything. I'm just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Building blocks. Well, what is today? Well, I did say what the day is, right? I did say today, you know, 8. How can it be an 8? Did I get it right? 7 and 8 and 9 is 17. Seemed like just the other day was a 3 or 4 or 5 day. The math seems off. Is it me? Okay, wait. 7, 28. Yeah, that's right though. 8, 9, 10. 7, 8 is 1. 20, 25 is 9. And 9 plus 8 is... stop questioning the math. See, that's what you do, Val. You question the math. So... Mommy says read these, so... 7 of Inspiration. 5. The Hierophant. I'm just going with the flow today. Downloads are coming in some kind of way. Started out with a bang. You know what I mean? Literally. Da-na, 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 yeah. Atlanta. If you're living, seriously, if you're living in downtown Atlanta, I would highly advise you to get some property or live in the outskirts of town. Because I'm telling you, that infrastructure is coming down. I mean, you know. I remember how those times I talked about the Leaning Tower pizza. Bro, I don't care if like you gonna hold the Leaning Tower pizza up. You can't even hold you and your family up. That is so sad. You mad because I don't bow down to you. Your own children don't even bow down to you. You bully them too. See, that's, you know what? I'm a bully buster. I despise bullies. And then your bitch is a psychological bully too. This is what I know. All you ology people, I'm going to say it once again. South Park, though, we were talking about that too. South Park do be Illuminati. But South Park be putting on a show. South Park be telling you some things. I didn't see the last one, but I saw the clips. I mean, you know what? Cartoons have not been for kids for a long time. But then again, you can put stuff in a cartoon that you... You have to make it palatable because people really can't handle the truth. See, me, I can be just truthful in your face. And you've proven that that's something you can't do. Handle the truth. You need to lie. You need to be just a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. The medicine go down. The medicine go down. Just a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down in the most delightful way. Doe, a deer, a female deer, ray, a drop of golden sun, me, a name I call myself, for a long, long way to run, and whatever. I'm flashing back to the Sound of Music days. Anyway, though. But yeah, I remember back in the day how every military child knows what it is to be vaccinated, by the way. So these vaccinations and stuff, please, this is not nothing new to us. So when we go, anyway, go ahead and do you. Go ahead and do you. Stage 4 chronic kidney disease. I'm working through it naturally. When you start hearing certain medicines and everything, you know, I listen to the disclaimers. I don't think you do. But they go ahead because they got to make their money too. I know everything's a money grift, and they don't mind if they kill you because it's about money. I mean, everybody has presidential dreams, so it seems. Everybody, you know, doesn't care about being a criminal. Crime pays. Crime pays well. Until the devil decides, okay, now it's time for me to get my pay. Oh, you didn't realize that you were working for hell. Isn't it funny when hell flips the switch? And now all the people that you treated and grifted to get rich, now the devil is going to treat you like that same bitch. See the trickster? You don't get it. You're the trick that got tricked by the trick. The trick that still cannot even look God in the face. Looking at the sun is what, bitch? I do it every day. I tell you don't do as I do because you're not me. So don't you ever, whether it be out in Carver's Creek, at my house, or wherever I be, don't ever let a hoe who don't know me or know my history or my authenticity tell me who I am not. You think I won't read you because before I was nice? This time I will not be that, because that's not this and you're not me. Seriously, I told you, I'm a lesson for everybody. I'm a lesson for the military. I'm a lesson for the community. I'm a lesson for me. I'm a lesson for God because God loves me. I'm learning every day. I'm a lesson, even to me. You want to always be in a state of learning, because anybody who thinks they know everything, like Mark Marcel and his little guru crew, Jay Shetty can't do shit for me. What did he do for you? Maybe I need to take some more DMT. I saw the aliens. Well, the aliens saw me and said, what's wrong with these people? I'm like, I don't know. Make another cartoon about a rat named Rihanna, ho. My Gemini rising started to come out. You know, I can be a little petty. Just a little petty. Not Nicki Minaj petty. It's not the petty for me, but you know. But trust me, she's sad. I can understand the energy. Julia Roberts, I think, not Julia Roberts. Sandra Bullock. I don't know. Maybe just laughter is just me. It's just, you know, but maybe it's just sometimes how we laugh. I mean, I even see that on the Hallmark videos too. Anyway, the 7 of inspiration. Defending your position. Being attacked. Protecting your inner light. Other people's negative opinions or scarcity mindset. Other people's negative opinions or scarcity mindset. Internal versus external validation. Energetic shields. Paying attention to your energy. Well, man, that's it. And the poetic justice at the end. Defend, I am. Here I am, strong, and I have made it. Take, you can't. Break, I shan't. No closing in will shade it. Ashe, amen. Y'all love to say amen, but you don't love to say ashe. Were you a bitch made man, okay? Did a man make you with no woman? You know what? See, that's what's wrong with you. You want to put women down in all kinds of ways. Even when the King James, King James, by the way, was gay. King James was another narcissistic motherfucker that did not like women. You can tell when you're dealing with people who do not like women. It's sad when women don't like women, then you pretend to be, I don't know. I mean, you know, this is not a matter of what your gender or what you pretend or what you want to assign yourself to be. Be whoever you want to, but why must I be like you too? To get along with your crew or just to get my money? I told you one more time, and if that's what you were going to do, we're going to make her. This is the Job life. This is the Noah life. This is like, she's crazy. She's this, she's that. No, I chose, ooh, I can feel the heat. Ooh, child, the heat just kicked in. The top of my dome, it's like, whoa. I mean, that like really kicked in. My water's in the house. I got to go in a minute. But no, it's that like, that was like a, ooh. Because I hit the nail on the head. Everybody's got to be bi, gay, this, that, you know. Nobody can't be just yourself. Because what they make you to be, then they can snatch that away from you. You have absolutely nothing on me. You go searching and searching and searching and searching and searching and searching and searching, and you can't find no dirt that will stick on me. And then you broke into my mom's tomb and my dad's tomb. I told you, that was a bad move, G. You cursed yourself. I didn't put the curse on you. You cursed yourself and you opened up the portal to my answer. I've been having, it wasn't a lot. I guess you thought I was crazy. Like, she doesn't see ghosts. But you believe that when you see one on TV. You believe the ghost whisperer, the dog whisperer. You believe everybody else. But it can't be her. Anybody but her. Why anybody but me? Because I was right there and you didn't know the whole time. But didn't I try to tell you that, but you thought I was lying? Number 5, the Hierophant. I'm just pulling cards today. I for whatever reason, can't seem to make money on YouTube. And that's okay. Because once again, he who, sometimes when you have to make the money that way, they can take your money away too. I actually got stuff to do. I see how all of the forces are coming in. Yeah, you really do. Like, you are the pioneer. You are the pioneering pioneer. They're just doing. They're the copycats. They're all copycatting you. Who am I copycatting? I didn't buy these cards, and I see imps when I know imps. Oh, you look so nice and sweet, and like, how you doing? God bless. Hope everybody's well. Like, I can't see the devil in the incel in you too. You still want to mess with me like that? Maybe I need to let you see that again, just to give you a clue.
Now listen, baby. You really thought you could throw roots at our bloodline and walk away untouched? Oh, no, sweetheart. You ain't dealing with her no more. You dealing with us. We survived whips, ships, wars, and watchers in the dark. And you think a kitchen spell and a whisper under a full moon could shake what's anointed? We've been patient. Watch you light your little candles, chant your little mantra, steal our child's name in the midnight hour, and now we done had enough. And you ain't cursed her. You cursed your own damn peace. You hexed your own damn harvest. You cracked open a door your spirit wasn't even built to walk through. This one here, she's protected by generations. Every time she walks, thousands of us walk with her. So let this be your warning. You playing in shadows you don't even understand. And when your own dreams turn into screams, just remember you called us. We didn't call you.